Hello everyone! We've made some upgrades to the Rendezvous website, so I wanted to explain them briefly at this time. Go to rendezvousil.com. At the top, click Bible Bowl. You'll see some verbal description of what we do at Rendezvous for Bible Bowl. Nothing really new there. We've got some PDF lists if you click these links for this year and the prior years. Great if you want to go back and review and try to retain all of the facts in your memory, which we highly encourage. Now at the bottom we have some new features. You can see 4 icons here: Genesis, Acts, John, Matthew, and we'll continue adding to that year after year. We have some description below as to how to use these. Essentially, we're making use of an app called Flashcards with Cram. Or, if you're on your desktop computer, simply go to cram.com, cram.com. You're going to need to sign in or first create an account, real simple. I'll sign into mine here. This is good for keeping track of your scores and also remembering which modules you've played so you can easily find them again, whether you're on your mobile device, Android, iOS, or on a desktop computer. It does not matter. Now, if you're on a computer, you can just click any one of these links. If I click Genesis here, it will take me right to the Genesis page where I start. Okay. If you're on your mobile device, you may need to instead come up to the top here. If you were still on the Cram main page, come up to the top and type in sbrad78. That's my user ID. So if you search my user ID, it will pull up any modules I've created. And you're welcome to use any of these. Some of these are for pew packers back in Clinton. Some of these are specifically for Rendezvous past years or present year. We've even got some on here for mathematics. I just made one the other day. Use any of them. This is a great app. You might find some good applications in your own homeschooling environment. Anyway, we want to do the demonstration of the Genesis flashcards, since that's our theme here for 2018 Genesis. You can use the flashcards in a very traditional way, almost like you're just reviewing with paper and covering up the answer and going back and forth. This is a little more sophisticated on a mobile phone where you can swipe. But if you're here at your computer, you click spacebar or this button to begin, and we've got Genesis 1. So I can try to think to myself, what's the answer? What's the chapter summary for Genesis 1? Well, it's a creation overall summary. So you click it again and you see what the answer is. You can see if you got it right or not. Hit the advance arrow. It will go on. You can go through all 50 like that. Nothing phenomenal about that. There's a memorize feature. Explains how it works. Basically, very similar to the flashcards. However, once you say the answer, creation, overall summary in this case, click see answer, and then you mark whether you got it right or wrong. If you mark you got it wrong, after you go through all the facts, you can see up here it's going to tabulate. It will then ask you again the ones that you missed. Testing isn't bad. It's another feature. You can set up how you want the questions to be laid out, how many questions you want, whether you want it to be matching or whatever, multiple choice. Lots of variation here. Some of this works better than others for our memorizing here. But games is the section that my boys really like. You got 2 different games. I'll show them both here. You've got, and you can even see high scores for these, for the Genesis module as of the present time. So the Jewels of Wisdom game. You get that loaded. We've already clicked on Genesis, so that's the set that we're going to load here. Play the game. Notice the different colors. We're being timed. What you want to do is try to get 3 or more colored jewels to touch. Now, for example, if I remove the Genesis 10 jewel, then everything above it, these 3 will drop down, and then these 3 blue will touch, and they will be eliminated. So let me just go ahead and do Genesis 10. I happen to know that that is, if I can find it here, the genealogy of Noah. So I click that. Wow. So we got a lot of action there. Alright, so you can answer them in any order, but if you want to maximize your score, you want to try to get these chain reactions like Genesis 2. I know that's creation, specifics related to mankind. And you do get bonuses if you clear the whole board. I had one on there before all these others drop down. So let's go ahead and do Genesis 8, which happens to be exiting the ark. Okay. How about Genesis 27? That is where Jacob steals Esau's blessing. Okay, let's get another chain reaction here. Actually, if I move this one, I'll get all the blues. Genesis 1, creation overall summary. Okay. A little more limited on some action here. I can get all the... Ooh, this will work out well, actually. If I remove Genesis 14, lock, captured, and rescued. In Genesis 6, the greens will go, and then all the oranges will go, and I'll even get a bonus. Genesis 6, we've got preparing the ark. Okay, I'm just about out of options here. Let's do Genesis 21, birth of Isaac. And I can still get these three if I remove that. Genesis 31, Jacob flees Laban. Okay, oh, can get another reaction. Genesis 16, Ishmael. Alright, Genesis 7, global flood. Genesis 20, Abraham. And you can see anytime you remove three, they will come back down again just with different colors. And at the end here, you just got to remove them. Okay, wow. That's actually a nice one to record. That's the best score I've gotten on this. And really, if you play the game enough, you'll see it's mostly luck regarding high scores. If you know the answers, it's luck as to how the jewels, the colors are configured, which allows you to get sometimes a lot of action in chain reactions, that is. Okay. Now, if you click try again, it will pull up those same 15 facts that we were working on. If you click next round, it will look much the same again, except it'll be drawing 15 different cards. And since there's 50 cards, it doesn't hurt to keep working the same 15 till you've got them. And notice they are random here. It's not 1 through 15 or 16 through 30. It's sort of drawing randomly from the whole set. Okay, so that's the idea on that game. Now, if we go back here, let's try the Stellar Speller game. Okay. So, we can play the game. There are some descriptions here, but I'll show you as we go. Alright. A little easier probably on a computer for this one, but you can do it on mobile. So you move your guy back, shoot, and genealogy is Seth. Okay? So I gotta spell out Genesis every time. This is kind of the genocide on this. Or at least the bonus point there. G-E-N, and this is the space bar. You can shoot the other one. Oh! See, that wasn't so good there. I just got blasted. reconcile. That's Genesis 30. 2, 3. Whew. See, gotta work a little more on that one. Okay, not bad. I haven't played this one too much. But anyway. Well, friends, that gives you a little bit of an idea of some of the upgrades to the website. Hope you'll use them. Hope you will study the memory facts with your family. We're looking forward to seeing you at Rendezvous soon. Have a great day.